I don't know, what are we talking about today? Hello everybody, welcome back to Video Game Therapy. I don't really know what I'm talking about today. It's been, I don't know, last week was a fascinating one. I had a few topics come to mind that I tried to talk about, but a lot of them ended up being kind of sensitive. Not just in terms of personal, but I don't want any of my thoughts to be misconstrued, especially in a video format where I don't I don't really, think about what I say too much, and I'm not able to form it in a concise way. But yeah, I guess I'll just kind of talk about the week. It's definitely been a week. I know. Let's see. I had once one habit kind of falls off, you kind of lose all. Yeah, it's Saturday, and video game therapy is still the one thing I feel like it's Saturday, so I got to get it up. Last week I talked about how Monday. I'm not going to be uploading a video on Monday because it's ready. A video's going to be ready because it's up on Monday, but a video hasn't been up in 2 weeks now. Just over 2 weeks, in fact, because the last one was a devlog, so that was a Friday. It certainly wasn't yesterday, and certainly wasn't last Friday. I've had the script for that video sitting there waiting to be completed. I just need to fill out the middle section. I finished the research and going through this thing I want to make the video about, but it's just been, I don't know. It's just been hard to sit down and do things, I guess. There's just been a lot going on the past 5 weeks now. And I think the last weekend was kind of an epitome of it. And I'm feeling much better now, so we're good there. But, I don't know, I figured I'd just talk and see where video game therapy takes me. Language helps organize thought, perhaps. I just really wasn't able to get myself to do just about anything. And I mean, the last week or so, I just been ignoring my alarm. I turn it off and I'll just lie in bed because I just don't feel like I have a reason to get up. Well, I don't have a reason to get up early, 7:15, 7:30. Once the discipline of the habit stopped, it just became, this morning, Saturday, I woke up at 7:15 and I was like, yeah, I feel pretty good. And then I lay in bed for another 2 hours or so, which annoys me, just personally. Perhaps I need to sleep, whatever, but I think to myself, oh, if I really want to stay up in the morning, then, make myself the deal where I drink that full bottle of water before I lie back in bed. But I just, don't want it enough, I guess. So I can't make that deal with myself right now. But it's been fine. I've been getting back on track. I know for my agile class, my development class, I was just not in a good space. I didn't get anything done for one of our meetings, which felt bad. Which is, for the life of me, everything seemed far too daunting, and so I would just resort to, I don't know, TV or taking a nap or something. I think I just worked myself into the ground and kept trying to bury myself. A lot of noise. But yeah, it's Saturday. It's spring break this weekend, in theory. Recently, I've been doing like apartment hunting because I want to be back in New York for my final semester of university, and a few of my friends are already finishing up their university this semester. And okay, I don't know if that was purposeful, but that music was synced exactly with as I went by the trees on that one. I think maybe there's been a lot of stress with what's next. Because there's always going to be an end to a phase of life, right? maybe on a simple level, end of high school, that end of an era, end of college, end of an era. You move from one job to the next, end of an era. I think that's just mentally coming up on me, and it's weird. Like, I'm looking for an apartment. It's like, back to living on my own. I haven't lived alone when I was in France, sure, but I've been at home for the past year and a half because of COVID, online university, and I'm back in New York, and I don't necessarily want a roommate, but just living alone again. Actually going to in-person classes. That's all things I want to be excited for, but it's just difficult to be when, you're still in the current era, right? This semester has been fun. I've really enjoyed this semester. The classes have pretty much all been good. I've definitely learned a lot, been challenged a good amount. And I'm trying really hard to not focus on the future. And that became really difficult for a few different reasons. But now that I'm, getting back and being able to focus on finishing the Agile project, getting my research paper in, my other research paper in, and whatever, a final for this other language class I'm taking. I'm getting back to focusing on those, and it's good. And I want to just focus on the channel as it is now. I don't know why I really stopped making videos on the lifestyle channel. I think taking Seashell out of my schedule was a bad idea. Not because I think I had the time for it. I don't think I do. But because giving up on that I didn't realize how much those were tied with the devlog, or the devlogs were tied with the channel itself. So that was kind of tough. I've been minimally working on art. It's just difficult to keep an eye on the future, I guess, while you're trying to really make the most of what's going on right now. But yeah, video game therapy, I literally right before I sat down, I was like, really, do I need to really record this? And I think I do. So you get an aimless number of thoughts for today. Yeah, and then I feel meta about no one watching it, but it's fine. It just sucks how you're forced to think about the future, even if you're not necessarily ready for it. I mean, it's not a bad thing inherently, it just sucks. I'm still living at home. I want to finish this semester. I have another month, and I want to make the most of every class, every conversation, every meeting, every project I'm working on in this moment. I really want to maximize those, and yet I need to keep on my mind, you got to find a place for next semester. You got to start applying for jobs after school. And I look forward to those things because it's the future, but it's shifting back and forth is just difficult. And I thought letting go a bunch of things would help, and a bunch of them have, but I think I don't know. I'm focusing on what I want to focus on right now. Everything fell behind, but I'm going to slowly catch up again. I think I'm finally ready to do that as of like yesterday. Slowly things fell out of my schedule, but there were those things that you can't push back. School, I had to show up to class. I almost didn't show up to class this week. I almost said, it's recorded. But that breaks my core scheduling, my core routine. But yeah, my wake up habits fell. Haven't worked on a video. Pretty much one's been holding me up. Maybe I should just give up on it, but it's almost whatever. Just gotta focus on the next step. Seashell, I haven't been working on it. I tried to fit in art into my schedule and take it more seriously, but currently 1 for 2. I got some domain stuff sorted out for All in Crafts web server. I still got to work on the hosting, but the domain transfer was successful, and I was putting that off for so long. So I'm really glad I got that done. And I think it's just, you know, in times like these, it's get done what you can. Wow, that was amazing. Would have gotten many points if this was in set mode. Get done what you can. And sometimes that's all you can, that's all that can really be asked of you. I literally couldn't bring myself to work on some stuff for my group projects. Sure, I felt bad. I just, you know, I didn't get anything done. Here's what I'm working on. But the past couple of days have been good. I've got stuff done, and it didn't feel like I had to throw myself over a wall. It was just like, okay, yeah, no, I got this. Sometimes the smallest tasks can just feel like the biggest burdens. And you just get so frustrated so easily. Yeah, it was a rougher couple of weeks than I care to admit, I think. Middle of April, I got 3 weeks to go in the semester. Monday off. I'm going to take it easy tomorrow. I'm going to have another day off tomorrow and do nothing, because that really helped last time. So I'm hoping to clear my to-do list today. And one of those things is this, video game therapy. So, yay. Yeah, just, I don't know. I didn't really have any specific topic to talk about, but maybe, you know, the video I'm working on is about free time and leisure time, and it mentions how, like, you shouldn't call things hobbies if you're truly passionate about them, because hobby makes them non-serious. At least that was my takeaway, and it brought up a really good point. You know, art is a hobby, but then I don't prioritize hobbies. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't know. I can't bring myself to talk about much more during today. But, you know, if you come across this video, for whatever reason, feel free to say hi in the comments down below and subscribe if you haven't already. No, if you're in a rut, which is at essence what this is, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. I mean, unless you're a superhero who has to stop an asteroid coming at the Earth, like, it's not the end of the world. So take the time you need. Everything will wait. Sometimes your own health can't, though, so definitely take it easy. And if you feel like you just can't do something, then don't do it. Put it off for 2 or 3 days from now. Give yourself the reprieve of instead saying, I'll do it later today, I'll do it later today, I'll do it later tonight, okay, I'll do it tomorrow morning, okay, I'll do it in the afternoon. Just put it off for a whole 2 days. And forgive yourself. That's it. That's the moral of today. I don't know. I'm spewing nonsense. Thanks for watching and or listening. Next week we'll be back, ? And hopefully on Monday, you will see a video about free time and the importance of spending our leisure time wisely. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And as always, don't forget to stay awesome. See you next week.